This is a re-recording of our application demonstration video. So this is, again, the application homepage. So I can go through the OAuth sign-up flow here. If I agree to the terms of service and the privacy policy, which the privacy policy was linked at the top of the application homepage as well, I can complete the Google OAuth flow. So here I will show you the client ID that is being used. This matches our application, and I'll go ahead and create an account. So now I've landed here on the home page after creating an account, and you can see that I don't have any upcoming meetings because my calendar hasn't been connected. So there's a little message here letting the user know why there are no upcoming meetings and giving them a call to action to please connect their Google Calendar to view the upcoming meetings. Per the Google branding guidelines, we have used the Connect Calendar descriptor with the Google button. But before I do that, again, just like in the last video, when you asked for information about what the application does, I can give you a quick overview. So our Read Dashboard application is actually a Zoom app. That means it runs within the Zoom video conferencing application. So here is an example of what the application does when you use it without having connected the calendar. And I'll contrast that and show you what it does when you have connected your calendar and how it's a better experience. So I've just started a Zoom video conferencing call, as many people do. I can open the Zoom apps tray. Normally this might have all of your Zoom apps right now. I just have the Read Dashboard app, so I can just click on that. So this is the Read Dashboard Zoom app. You're going to see that the Read Dashboard Zoom app has two parts. It has the dashboard here, which is going to show you live metrics, and it has a Read Dashboard participant. So this participant is actually joining the call. So right now this video call has two participants, as me, and it has the Read Dashboard participant. And the Read Dashboard participant is able to observe the audio and the video that's in the call, and it's able to produce real-time metrics. So it's telling me, for instance, that I've been talking for 100% of the meeting, which is correct. If you have an entire team join, then you'd see more names and more metrics. So you're getting real-time metrics about talk time, but also sentiment, engagement, how people are feeling, whether they're paying attention, all in real time, thanks to the Read Dashboard Zoom app. What I just did was I went into the Zoom apps and manually opened the application after starting my meeting. We want to provide a better user experience for our users, though, and that's where linking Google Calendars comes in. So let me show you that process now. So if I come back here and I decide that I would like to connect my Google Calendar, I can click that call to action. Again, I will show you the client ID matches matches the submission that we made. Every iteration has been the same. So here's the Google Client ID. If I go and link my calendar now, it's going to show me the scopes that I've requested. And so these are the scopes in our application to view and parse the calendar events that the user has. So I'm going to go ahead and click Allow. This is a preferences page. So once you have given us access to your calendar, we let you choose, would you like the Read Dashboard attendee to visit you only for meetings that you are the host of? Would you like for it to join only when you specifically have added our meeting attendee email address to the calendar event? Or would you like it to join all Zoom video conferencing calls that are on your calendar? So the default is just to have it join those that I'm a host for. We'll leave that. So on the next page, now you can see it has imported my upcoming calendar events. I have created an example Zoom meeting here in just a couple of minutes. And you can see the meeting title, which we get from the calendar, the meeting date, which we get from the calendar, the number of participants on that example meeting is 2. And then along this right-hand column, you can see whether or not the Read Dashboard attendee is planning on visiting based on your calendar preferences. So because I have made this example Zoom meeting and I'm the host and that's in line with my preferences, I'll show you the experience. All right, so if I join this example meeting, just as before, so I've joined the meeting, and instead of going through the process of manually opening the Zoom apps tray and clicking to load the read dashboard. What I'm going to do instead is just show you that the read dashboard participant will be joining automatically as soon as Zoom processes it. And there it is. So every time I join a call, a Zoom video conference, if I have linked my Google Calendar, I get automatic launching of the read dashboard. So I no longer have to wait for any of this startup to happen. I don't have to be manually clicking something. The read dashboard participant is there. If I just want to view the metrics in real time, I can, or I can save them for later. But I can go about my day. I didn't have to manually click anything if I didn't want to have the dashboard attend and start giving me feedback on the meeting. When the dashboard attended, another thing is it told me how I could view the metrics very explicitly. So that's all part of our Zoom app. So you can see what we're trying to do for our users is reduce the number of clicks that they need to take, reduce that they need to remember to invite the read dashboard participant, and have that flow be frictionless and automatic for them based on their calendar preferences that we let them choose from. Lastly, I know that one of the questions you had was why we need each piece of data. I talked about that a little bit here. I can show you again when I look at an example Zoom call. This is my Google Calendar that I linked. We read the title to show this list. Previously it was here, now it's past. We need the date and time so that we know the ordering of the meetings and when to have the Zoom dashboard participant join. We need to be able to access the video conferencing details in order to know if it is a Zoom call that we support. And then additionally, what the meeting ID and passcode are so that the so the Read dashboard application can properly join using the Zoom APIs on our side. Lastly, well, I guess not lastly, but additionally, we need the meeting host to be able to honor your calendar preferences that you've selected within our system. So we'll only join meetings that you've told us you want us to join. And we need to know the guest count, the participant count, so that we can populate this third column of the application to give you a feel for the size of your meetings that are coming up. So that is why we need those scopes that we've requested. And I believe this covers all of the questions and has the corrected branding everywhere. So that should do it. Thank you.